You guys are beginning to look at some separation now. Kyle Brummett is still the leader, but the race is on for first with Martin right on his bumper there. Leader
3 minutes left.
Oh, it's blue, pink, and purple. Look at the blue out there. Didn't even see it. Caution out there in the center now. Does make it off of the disc. Oh, that's not a disc. That's one of the flappers. My bad. Race going on up the right-hand side down the back. Steve is catching it slowly but surely, closing the gap, chasing him like Jaws. Kyle's got the defense on lock, not letting him get on that inside line. And ooh, he almost got him there. He's just sticking it. Nice. You guys are over halfway there. We're 2:15 to go now. 2:15 to go. Oh, thank you for letting the leaders go by. Greatly appreciated. If you're watching at home or you're watching back, this is a nice race to start us off. Oh, he gets the inside line. Kyle definitely went wide on purpose, I would assume. A little bit too wide by accident. But he only is trailing by half a second, not even a full second off. You still have the race for first going on with 1:50 to go. 1:50. Coming up next is 12 scale stock GTP. 12 scale stock GTP coming up next. Now you did have Steve clipping the turn out there on the right-hand side. Puts Kyle right in line for the lead there. He's looking on his bumper. He's saying howdy diddly. Oh, he gets stuck on the rails. Trouble on the rail. Number 2, access denied. Stuck in the center. He does get off the rail. We got someone out there fixing our rail. Thank you, sir. His lines were good. His times were good. But the rail said no. Kyle now running and extending that lead. Steger actually does move into the 2 spot. And it's a race for the well, no, it's not. I thought it was. Shouldn't it be?
1 minute left.
Final 60 seconds. Yeah, race for the 2 spot right there. It showed a lot more space in between you guys. I don't get it. But it is Steve right on his bumper. 0.3 of a second off.
45 seconds left.
So actually, that does put Kyle, Steger, and Steve all on the lead lap there. So that's kind of fun.
30 seconds left.
Sounds like it might be 14 maybe. 20 seconds on average, 20. Kyle should be running home with it, but I don't know about John and Steve there. I've definitely seen both drivers pull some miracles out at the last second, so we can see what happens for the 2 spot here. 5 seconds remain. Oh, coming up next is the 12 scale stock GTP.
John Steger done.
I got John. I got Steve.
Martin
Oh,
done.
I caught them both. Kyle actually gets another
Jordan
lap.
Wall
How about
done.
that? There's Jordan. And Kyle.
Done.
Kyle finishing the lead, 8:31 lapper out there. Steger on the 30. Steve on the 36 of a second off of him. Racing for it the whole time, whether it was first or whether it was second. He was racing for the position. Jordan in the 4th spot on that 29 lapper. Coming at you guys live now, 12 scale stock GTP Heat 1 race number 2. We are looking for Chris, Jerry, Kyle, Lou, Steve, and Kasim. I'm sorry, not Kyle. Yep, I'm sorry. I caught it after the fact. Chris, Jerry, Lou, Steve, and Kasim. Marshall's Emmy Steele, Steger. Steve Martin, Jordan, and 1 volunteer. Steger, Steve Martin, Jordan, and 1 volunteer. Do you need to get the car ready? Okay. Thank you, sir.
Lou Torres. Jerry Moss. One minute to the start of the race. Lou Torres. "45 seconds to the start of the race. Jerry Moss.
Chris, would that be you in the white and fluorescent yellow? Awesome. Thank you, sir.
Chris Simpson.
Caution out
30
there in the
seconds
center on
to
the
the
right-hand
start of
side,
the
getting under the
race.
rail. Ooh, made it.
Steve Roebling. 15 seconds to the start of the race.
Kasim, what car are you in, good sir? Is it the all-white? Would you cross the line one more time for me? Oh, the blue and... Okay, got you. Yep, come on around for me. Thank you, sir.
Casimai Johnson.
All right, we'll go ahead and get you guys ready to rock. It'll be Chris going on the tone. Jerry will go second. Lou third. Steve fourth. Kasim fifth. You guys can... Yeah, if you guys want to be around the turn, or you guys can technically get up to that second outlet right next to the black light. But whatever works best for y'all, of course. Let Steve get that straightaway set up for you. Once again, that's Chris on the tone. Jerry second. Lou third. Steve fourth. Kasim fifth. All right, Chris on the tone in less than 5. Jerry, Lou, Steve, Kasim. Oh, Brian Vanderveen would be proud of me. I kind of did good. There's so much separation. Oh, I got one little group. Caution on the bottom left-hand side. Wide on the bottom left. Wide on the bottom left. Good lines, guys. Good lines. All clear. Looking at all that separation out drivers. Caution on the top left now. A little slide out there. It does readjust and make it back on the line. It is 40 seconds in with 4:20 to go. You got Chris coming off there to lead 38 in the 507. Steve a 36 in the 507. Jerry a 35 in the 504. Lou a 32 in the 509. Kasim a 20 in the 501. Hard hits on the backstretch. Does make it off. Getting back into it. Double trouble. Bear rolling off into the center. Lands it. Got 3 straight line formation. Trouble for the blue and white out in the center.
4 minutes left.
Looked like he was having some throttle problems getting in there. Is it still okay or no bueno? Oh, no, he's looking like he's got it. Okay. Whoo, right under that rail. How about that? You got Chris rocking around that 7-8 second fast lap, 7.856 to be exact. You got Steve on an 8.296. Jerry 8.467. Lou an 8.501. Got Kasim parked up in the center at the moment. Possibly doing some readjusting. Got a group of 2 and then 2 solos rocking around on the field at this point in time. That's all solos, all the separation. You'll love to see it. Should promise for some fast laps. We are just 2 minutes in. Battery should still be at peak. Well, not quite peak, but you know. A little trouble down the bottom left-hand side. Hug tight on that end. He's got the transmitter down. Car is up. We got 4 drivers remain. 2:45, 2:45. Whew, Jerry Moss, 7:049. New fast lap for the race. There you go. Oh, he's saying something. Was it a true fast lap or was it a little short? Oh, okay. Okay. Well, thanks for being honest. I appreciate it. I can't really adjust it though, so it's definitely gonna say that. 2:10 remains now, drivers. 2:10. Got the straight line 3 with some separation coming down the backstretch. 1 driver on a solo line. Jerry is really comfortable. He's just happy. Said there's no one near me. BEA, beautiful. 150 to go high on the left. Oh, hard hits coming to that back. It's all good. Making around A-OK. Yes, indeed. You got Chris rocking that 37 in the 506, Steve 836 in the 507, Jerry 834 in the 503, Lou 833 in the 50. Coming up next is Foam GT12 Heat 1 Race 3. Whoa, double takeout on the bottom right-hand side. Oh, he waited for him. That was nice. I don't know if you needed to, but I appreciate you. You guys keeping
1
it
minute
smooth
left.
like butter, nice and clean, even when you're bumping. It does create the straight line of 3 coming down the back. Whoa, a little too tight. Or maybe something got tucked.
45 seconds left.
Could be like me. Just a little dizzy. 40 seconds, 40.
Thirty seconds left.
Coming up next is that Foam GT12 Heat 1 Race 3. Wide on the right, wide on the right. Good lines, guys. Watch those lines. These walls are eating us alive. Literally. Steve's like, I know I need to fix it. It don't look good.
15 seconds left.
Watch out for Steve out there. Thank you, sir. All the way around till you hear your name, till you hear your name.
Chris Simpson done.
Chris.
Lou Torres done.
Lou.
Jerry Moss done.
Jerry.
Steve
And
Roebling done.
Steve. We had Chris for the one on the 36 lapper, Steve on the 35, Jerry on the 34, Lou on the 33. Guess he may be having some troubles out there, but he was rocking out there with the 5. Foam GT12 Heat 1 Race 3 coming at us live now. Looking for Brian, Jeremy, Steve, Lou, and Kyle. Brian, Jeremy, Steve, Lou, and Kyle. Marshall's let me steal Chris, Steve Roebling, Jerry, and a volunteer. Chris, Roebling, Jerry, and 1 volunteer will be all set, ready to rock.
One minute to the start of the race.
I'll marshal for him.
45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. Lou Torres. Brian Smith. Kyle Brummett. 15 seconds to the start of the race. Jeremy McCone. Steve Christian.
Whale noises. Top left, dragon. then like the dragon from Shrek appears. It's just this roar flies in.
You just need to adjust the body mount.
Gonna give him a 30-second. That'll take us to 135. Get you guys ready, though. It'll be Brian going on the tone. Jeremy will go second. Steve, he's fixing a body mount, but he'll go third. Lou, fourth. Kyle, fifth. He's at 45 seconds. What happened there? You weren't sliding out when you started. Carpet's wet with dope over here. Oh. Oh, I don't like getting down on my knees. Not on the black carpet. I got a bum knee anyway. I think the front driver might be in distress. Or are you gonna start like that? Steve, you'll be starting third, and then Brian, you're going on the tone. That's Brian on the tone. Jeremy going second. Steve third. Lou fourth. Kyle fifth. Alrighty, Brian on the tone in less than 5. Jeremy. Steve. Go wide on the back. Lou. Kyle. Everybody live, everybody racing. Ooh, someone sounds grindy. Is it the orange? Oh, someone said that's my car. Somebody knows, but it doesn't sound that way anymore, so I think you're good. Whew, that was a hard little skirt right there. I'm gonna call it a skirt.
4 minutes left.
1 minute down with 4 to go. Drivers 1 down, 4 to go. It is Kyle coming off with our early lead, blue and pink. Steve rocking in that 2 spot, 2.9 seconds off his time. Jeremy in the 3, half a second off of Steve's time. Brian rocking in that 4, Lou the 5. You got 3:45 to go. That's a straight line train. That's fun to watch going down the backstretch. That sounded like that ran out of gas right there. It said ch-ch-ch-ch. Whoo, Kyle on a tight hotline. He's coming in high speeds. Said swoo. I wish I could do that like on I-70, like just bump into someone and be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, man." They don't get mad and call their insurance companies and stuff. That'd be so nice. 3 minutes remaining now, drivers. 3 minutes. Kyle rocking the lead out there. 34 in the 5:04. Looking for a 35 lapper if he can keep up the new fast lappers. You got Steve A33 in the 5:06. Jeremy A33 in the 5:09. 1 second off of Steve's time. Lou A31 in the 5:05. 6 seconds off of Jeremy. We're all racing for a spot. 12 scalers are killing these straight lines, getting into 2 wides. These drivers definitely are comfortable with each other. They're driving way too tight, way too close together, and they're not making no contact. They're killing it. Barreling hard in the center, does land on all 4 wheels, making it around. Does offset put us all on our own separate
2 minutes
lines
left.
here with a little bit of separation on the group of two? You got Kyle rocking around your lead 8:34 in the 5:04. Looks like he's comfortable in the 34 lap pace now, not trying for the 35 anymore. Jeremy on that 32 in the 5:01. Steve on that 32 in the 5:01 as well. 0.3 of a second off of Jeremy, fighting for the 2 spot. Lou on a 31 in the 5:0. Just 5 seconds off. Coming up next is F1 Heat 1 Race 4. F1 Heat 1 Race 4 coming up next.
One minute left.
Hard hits up on that top left-hand side, does clear it up. Final 45. Kyle, the leader. Steve, 2. Jeremy, 3.
45
Lou,
seconds
4.
left.
Whoa, going for a red. Hey, sweet. Thank you.
Thirty seconds left.
Coming up next is F1 Heat 1 Race 4.
Fifteen seconds left.
All the way around to your name drivers all the way around.
Steve Christian done. Jeremy McCone done. Lou Torres done.
Looking for Kyle. Run, my. He said, and on that day, I started running.
Kyle Brummett done.
Kyle for the win out there on the 34 lapper. Steve on the 32. Jeremy at 32. Lou on a 31. Yeah, Jeremy 2.3 seconds off of Steve. Steve for a fast lap of 7.411. Nice. Oh, you guys are too honest. I appreciate you. F1 Heat 1 Race 4 coming at us live now. Looking for Jeremy. Lou. Oh, Lou, I'm sorry. And Steve. Jeremy, Lou, and Steve. At least you'll get a Marshall the Super Stocks as long as you're not racing that. Marshalls, let me steal Kyle. Let me steal Kyle, Brian, and 2 volunteers. Kyle, Brian, and 2 volunteers. The other 3 guys are actually F1. They comprise the F1 class.
One minute to the start of the race.
I got you.
45 seconds
It's
to the start of
weird.
the race.
You can't cut it. I don't know. I feel like that allows you to cut it a lot more than the discus does. He said, I don't want to cut it. I just don't want to get stuck.
30 seconds to the start of the race. Jeremy McCone. "15 seconds to the start of the race.
We got all 3 drivers looking for Brian and 2
Christian.
volunteers, or
Lou
even
Torres.
Brian and 1 volunteer, 3 drivers. I could probably rock it with 3 marshals. Just looking for Brian and 2 warm bodies to volunteer. Any drivers in the pits who can give us a hand? Possibly even 1 volunteer and Brian. We could get away with 3. I only have 3 cars out here. For you guys, it'll be Jeremy going on the tone. Lou will go second. Steve will go third. Ooh, watch out in the center there. Good save. Just looking for 1 volunteer and Brian. Just need 1 volunteer and Brian Smith out to Marshall. We'll be all set for race 4. Any drivers in the pits can give me a hand. Just looking for Brian Smith and 1 volunteer. Out to the track to Marshall. Looking for Brian Smith and 1 volunteer. Steve? Cool. Looks like Brian will be on this side. I'll be joining him if he needs the hand. I'm not fast, but I'm not slow.
We're looking for the squares.
Once again, good drivers. It'll be Jeremy on the tone, Lou going second, Steve going third. Jeremy on the tone in less than 5. Lou. Steve. It wasn't bad, but you're not wrong. I like the new body. You're changing it up on me. Ooh. Caution out there on the bottom right hand side, Clear. Steve said, where was this rail? I know it went somewhere. I feel that. Barreling on the bottom left-hand side now. Bottom left, he does clear it up, getting right back into his ray. It is Jeremy coming off on that early lead on the 9.7 second fast lap. Lou on the 9.9. Steve on the 11.1.
4 minutes
with
left.
1 minute down and 4 to go. Jeremy A31 in the 504. Lou A29 in the 502. Steve A21 in the 513. Got Steve checking something out. Caution out there on the bottom right hand side now. Bottom right, heads up.
Three minutes left.
3 minutes remaining under average. 3 minutes. Jeremy hanging tough. 31 in the 503. Lou 830 in the 50. Steve 819 in the 509. Watch out on the top left-hand side. We got Marshall out here fixing the rail. He put it right back where it was. That Velcro does not work that well. It looks like you guys are back to 8 feet on each side over here on the left-hand side. Should be nice and safe for you on this turn.
Two minutes left.
Yeah. We'd have a bunch of little holes where magnets have gone in the carpet by the end of the year.
No, you put the board.
Yeah.
And then just underneath, yep. No, you just take the entire track and lay down sheet metal.
Ooh, is it still good? You're rolling. I'm going to say you're good. Something sounded bad. A minute 20. Jeremy is hanging tough. 30 in the 502. Lou at 29 in the 507. Steve 822 in the 506.
One minute left.
Final 60 seconds. A little trouble steering for the white and green here.
$45 seconds left.
Whoa! Tokyo Drift. Green in distress. Lady straightened up.
$30 seconds left.
I'm being told projected it could possibly be the servo saver.
15 seconds left.
That was really cool. That was like the NASCAR donuts when you win, you know? All the way around, drivers, you're fine until you hear your name, actually. My bad. You're all on your own time, so you're caution out there in the center now. Caution in the center.
Jeremy McCone done.
Got Jeremy.
Lou Torres done.
And
Steve
Steve.
Christian done.
Jeremy for the one on the 30 lapper. Lou on the 29. Steve on the 20. Coming up now, we're looking at the SSGT 13.5. SSGT 13.5 looking for Dominic and Chris. Dominic and Chris. Race of 2. Marshals, let me steal Jeremy, Lou, and Steve. Jeremy, Lou, and Steve will be all set on the marshals.
Chris Simpson. One minute to the start of the race. $45 seconds to the start of the race. $30 seconds to the start of the race. 15 seconds to the start of the race. Dominic Reese.
All right, let me see Jeremy on the far side and Steve. Jeremy and Steve on the far. We should be set, ready to rock. I actually have 2 cars, so even Jeremy on the far would do it. Oh, my bad. It'll be Dom going on the tune. Chris will go second. Alrighty, we got Steve and we got Lou. You guys are rocking it. It is Dom on the tone, Steve going second, Dom on the tone in less than 5. Chris. You joining Lou? That's fair. We got 2 on this side, then 1 on the far. Jesus, these things are fast. Low in the back. Good line. See if the nose is tucked in. Top right
left.
wheel, I believe. Top right wheel. Peculiar. 1 minute, 120 down with 3:40 to go. It is Dom coming off that lead on that 39 in the 5:07, 39.507. He's got that 7.55 8-second fast lap. Believe we got Chris doing a body adjustment. We had a little bit of tire rubbing going on out there for him. No bueno. Looks like he is putting the car back down on the bottom right-hand side. Should be coming back with us shortly. Yes, indeed.
Three minutes left.
3 minutes to go now, drivers. 3 minutes. You got Dom on that 39 in the 5:04. Chris on a 16 in the 5:11. Back checking out that body for Chris. It is Dom on that 39 in the 5:02, looking for the 40-lap pace with 2 minutes to go. It is in sight for sure. Coming up next is 25.5 TC Heat 1 Race 6. 25.5 TC Heat 1 Race 6. Definitely going to need some volunteer marshals on that one.
2 minutes left.
2 minutes remain on driver. 2 minutes. Good save. Final 60 seconds, side driver. Final 60. Hey,
1
we
minute
get Chris. Maybe. Chris said, guess who's back?
left. 45 seconds left.
You know, it's quieter, but you do only have 35 seconds if you just want to tough it out. He said, hex yeah, I'm finishing this race.
30 seconds left.
Oh my God. 7-3-4-2. You were just itching to put down a fast lap. Top left hand side. What? Hey, I have those same shoes.
15 seconds left.
They don't look that clean though. All the way around to your name, drivers. All the way around to your name.
Dominic Reese done.
There's Dom.
Chris Simpson done.
And Chris. Dom for the win on the 39 lapper. Chris on the 16. Coming at y'all live now, 25.5 TC. Looking for Steve, Mike, John, Kasim, John, and Kyle. Steve, Mike, John, Kasim, John, and Kyle. Marshals, let me get Dom, Chris, and 2 volunteers. Dom, Chris, and 2 volunteers.
John Sumner. John Steger. 1 minute to the start of the race. Steve Martin. Mike Reggio. 45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race.
Just looking for 2 volunteers. Any warm-bodied in the pits who can give us a hand? Just need 2 volunteers. Any
Johnson.
drivers in the pits who can give us a hand? Looking like we need 1 volunteer on each side.
15
One on the
seconds
bottom
to the
right
start
and
of
one
the
on the
race.
top left.
Kyle Brummett.
And we've got everybody checked in, ready to rock. Just need 2 volunteer marshals out here. If I got 2 drivers in the pits who can give us a hand. I need 2 volunteers. Just need 1 on each side. You guys' rundown will be Steve going on the tone, Mike going 2nd, Sumner going 3rd, Kasim going 4th, Steger going 5th, Kyle going 6th. Once again, that's Steve going 1st, Mike going 2nd, John. Oh, there's a few Johns. Okay. John Sumner going 3rd, Kasim going 4th. I do. Thank you. Of course. Kasim going 4th, John Steger going 5th, Kyle going 6th. Thank you, Jerry. We do have volunteers out here. Thank you, guys. All right, Steve on the tone in less than 5. Mike, Sumner, Kasim, Steger, Brummett. Go high on the top left, high on the top left. Watch out for the marshal. Looking like you guys are being limited on the first lap. I suck at the early start. Jesus. Got a straight line bunched up on the early start. Back left, there's a body tuck on that red one. Back left, there's a body tuck on the red one. Turned around on the back stretch. Keep watching the lines on the back. Watch the line on the back. Go high on the back. Go high on the back. It's broke. It's broke. Go low in the back. Go low in the back. Go ahead and pull the white one. Go low in the back. Go low in the back. Watch out for your marshal. It could be instant doom if you hit the marshal.
4 minutes left.
Caution on the bottom right now. Bottom right. 4 minutes ago. This white one, it looks like it's the rear right tire. Something going on with the rear right. It is Kyle, your early leader out there on the 31 lapper. No, it's Mike, the 31 lapper. Steve in the 2 31. Kyle in the 3 31. All three of them fighting for the lead lap. They're low getting on the back. That was Uno reverse landed on the tires. That was cool. Steve in the 2, Kyle 3, Kasim 4, John 5. Caution on the bottom left-hand side. Bottom left, good line.
Three minutes left.
3 minutes remaining now, drivers. 3 minutes. Steve, your leader, 832 in the 508. Caution on the top left-hand side. We're fixing the rail for you, giving you 8 and 8 instead of 8 and 6 or 9 and 6. I guess that would be. Is that 10 and 6? 10 and 6. My bad. Math is hard. Steve, your leader out there at 32 in the 506. Kyle at 31 in the 50. Mike at 31 in the 502. Kasim at 27 in the 503. Sumner at 24 in the 503. Got 3 guys on their own lines here, and then a group of 2. We're having all the fun. Just over halfway there, drivers. Just over halfway there. Caution on the bottom right-hand side now. Bottom right. Under the leg.
2 minutes
2
left.
minutes remain now, drivers. 2 minutes. Steve, your leader, 832 in the 503. Mike, 832 in the 508. 2.4 seconds off. Kyle, 832 in the 508. Half a second off of his time. Kasim, 827 in the 502. Sumner, 825 in the 509. Final 60 seconds now, drivers. Final 60. Steve, 832 in the 501, your leader. Mike on the 32 in the 503, 2.3 off. Kyle, 832 in the 505, 1.5 off. Kasim, 828 in the 509. Sumner, 26 in the 510. 45 seconds to go. Steven, 8.9. Mike, an 8.8. Kyle, a 9.0. Kasim, a 10.1. Sumner, a 9.5.
30 seconds left. Fifteen seconds left.
Bottom left-hand side, go low in the bottom left. All clear in the bottom left. Stay low, stay low. Now all clear. All the way around to your name, drivers. All the way around to your name.
Mike Reggio done.
I've got Mike.
Steve Martin done.
Steve.
Kasimai Johnson done.
Kasim.
Kyle
And Kyle.
Burnett done.
Race over. Steve for the one on the 33. Lapper Mike on the 32. Kyle on the 32. Kasim on the 28. Sumner on the 23. Stager on the 3. All right, drivers, we're at 7:56. I'll see you guys at 8:05 with round number 2. 8:05 with round number 2. You guys can go ahead and check your mobile devices. I'll see you at 8:05.
Steve Roebling. $48.8. 9-1. 8-5. 8-8. 10-7. 8-3. 8-5. 8-6. 8-2. 8-4. 8-9. 8-6. 8-5. 8-6. 8-3. 8-3. 8-2. 8-5. 8-8. 8-5. 9-1. Michael Steele. 9 flat. 11-6. 13-1. Michael Steele. Eighteen five. Ten nine. 10-8. 11-3. 10-8. 10-7. 10-2. 10-7. 11 flat. 10-5. 10-5.
All right, drivers, we're at 8:05. Let's get into round number 2. Looking for my VTA Heat 1, Race 1 drivers. Looking for Kyle, Steger, Martin, and Jordan. Brummett, Steger, Steve, and Jordan. Marshall's giving me my 21 or 25.5 TC drivers. He's 1 race 6 guys. 25.5 TC guys for marshalling.
One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Kyle Brummett. Jordan Wall.
The shelf looks full and there's a box down there that looks full. I just don't want to order them. I'd rather buy them for you if you got them. Okay. Well, I'm just saying I can
Marshals, let me steal Kasim, Sumner, and 1 volunteer. Kasim, Sumner, and 1 volunteer is my 25-5 TC drivers and 1 volunteer.
John Steger. Steve Martin.
Looking for somebody. Hey, drivers in the pits, we actually don't have a lot of people here tonight, so if you guys could give us a hand out here, that'd be awesome. Looking for 2 helpers, it looks like. I got Mike out here. Looking for Kasim and 1 volunteer. Maybe. Jeremy? Cool. We got Jeremy coming. I don't care either way. I mean, I'm paid hourly, guys. Thank you, Kasim. You guys' lineup will be Kyle in the 1, Steger in the 2, Martin in the 3, Jordan in the 4. Kyle in the 1, Steger in the 2, Martin in the 3, Jordan in the 4. Thank you, Jeremy. You guys are hunting down the TQ of a 31 in the 507 set by Kyle in race 1, round 1. Drivers line up, ready to rock. Marshals in place on the tone in less than 5. Inside swoop for the all white. I believe that's Mr. Steger. Steve swooping in on an inside line on the bottom left. Top 3 drivers shooting down the back. Whoa, acrobatic movement all the way around. Thank you. Right?
4 minutes left.
1 minute, and we got a turnaround out there on the bottom left-hand side. It's a double bumper. You got Steger in the number 1 spot, Steve in the 2, Kyle 3, Jordan 4, Steger a 28 in the 507, Steve a 27 in the 501, Kyle a 27 in the 505, Jordan a 25 in the 502.
3 minutes left.
3 minutes remain. Now drivers, 3 minutes. Steger, your leader, that 30 in the 505. Steve on his bumper there, 0.8 of a second off. 30 in the 508. Kyle 8:29 in the 502, 1.8 seconds off. Jordan 8:27 in the 510. You got Steve putting a new fast lap down, 9:206. Just over halfway there, tight on the bottom right-hand side, tight. All clear.
Two minutes left.
$140 remains. Now drivers, $140. Steger, your leader, 8:31 in the 506. Steve, 8:31 in the 507, 0.6 of a second off. Kyle, 8:30 in the 508. Jordan, 8:27 in the 50. Steger rocking around a 9.2 second fast lap. Steve, a 9.206. Kyle, a 9.231. Jordan, 9.715. Final 60 seconds. Now drivers, final 60. Coming up next is 12 scale stock GTP. He won race 2. 12 scale stock GTP. He won race 2. Coming up next. You got the race for first on. Steve on the bumper of John here. 0.3 of a second. Going down
left.
the back. Ooh, he's on the inside. Oh, it's a double bump.
30 seconds left.
$15 seconds. Now drivers, 15.
15 seconds left.
Wide in the center, wide in the center. Woo!
Kyle Brummett done. John
All the way
Steger
around
done.
to your name. I got Kyle, I got
Steve
John, I
Martin
got
done.
Steve. Here comes Jordan. Watch out for your marshal out there.
Jordan Wall done.
Steger for the 1:8:31 in the 503. Steve 8:31 in the 503 as well. 0.5 of a second off of him. Kyle 8:30 in the 502. Jordan 8:28 in the 510. Coming to you guys live now. Looking for 12 scale stock GTP Heat 1 race number 2. Looking for Chris, Steve, Jerry, Lou, and Kasim. Chris, Steve, Jerry, Lou, and Kasim. Marshals give me Steger, Martin, Kyle, and Jordan. Steger, Martin, Kyle, and Jordan will be all set and ready to roll.
Lou Torres. Steve Roebling. Jerry Moss. Chris Simpson. 1 minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. 15 seconds to the start of the race.
Kasim, you gonna make it? Got Steger on the way to this side. Kyle said, I need some energy. It'll be Chris going on the tone, Steve going second, Jerry third, Lou fourth. Simpson on the tone, Steve second, Jerry third, Lou fourth. All right, on the tone in less than 5. Steve, Jerry, Lou. Looks like Lou's got the whole orange and white vibe rocking all the way around. Or maybe fluorescent red. I feel like it should be fluorescent red. One minute down with 4 to go. It is Chris
4
on that
minutes left.
lead. Jerry in the 2, Steve 3, Lou 4. 1 minute down, 4 to go. Hard hits on the back. The tires off. Go Logan on the back. Looks like the man's wearing boots. If you hit him, I'll put more money on his shoe surviving the crash. .320 to go now. 3:20. Chris a 7.6 second fast lap. Steve 8.82. Jerry an 8.2. You got the race for second going on right now. Jerry 0.2 of a second off of Steve's time. 3 drivers remain, all of them on separate lines. Solo formation in like a triangle.
3 minutes left.
3 minutes to go. Chris 8.39 in the 5.07. Steve 8.36 in the 5.08. Jerry 8.35 in the 5.02. Jerry now 1 second off of Steve's time. Halfway there now, drivers, halfway there. Got a group going on now. That is fun. Looks like all of our fast laps are
2
staying the
minutes left.
same. We are all running the same paces still as Chris on the 38, Steve on the 35, Jerry on the 35. Now 1.5 seconds off of Steve. 150 remain now, drivers. 150. Chris running around on that 38 lapper. Steve on the 35. Jerry now 0.8 of a second off. The gap for second is being closed. Rut-row raggy. Here we go. Jerry looking to swoop in on the 2 on our final 60
1
seconds.
minute left.
You got Chris on the solo line all by himself. Steve also all by himself. We're all by ourselves. That's just fun. Sounds about right. Chris running that 38 in the 503. Steve 8.35 in the 501. Jerry 35 in the 502.
45 seconds left.
Each lap, Jerry closes it. Steve's got to start running a little bit. 40 seconds. Coming up next is the Chicka Chicka Foam GT12 Heat 1 Race 3. Foam GT12
30
Heat 1
seconds
Race
left.
3.
Fifteen seconds left. Steve Roebling done.
There's Steve,
Jerry Moss done.
Jerry,
Chris
and
Simpson
Chris.
done.
Chris runs it on the 38 lapper, Steve on the 35, Jerry on the 35 as well. 2.5 off by the end. Looks like Steve was able to put a little space in between them. Foam GT12 coming at us live now, looking for Kyle, Steve, Jeremy, Lou, Brian, and Ray. We got Ray adding in. Kyle, Steve, Jeremy, Lou, Brian, and Ray. Marshall's looking for Chris, Roebling, Jerry, and one volunteer. Chris, Roebling, Jerry, and one volunteer will be all set on the Marshalls.
One minute to the start of the race. Lou Torres. "45 seconds to the start of the race. Steve Christian. 30 seconds to the start of the race.
Ray, you gonna make it back? Okay.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Jeremy McCone. Kyle Brummett.
Make sure it's not broke. I'm curious. Because if it does it again, that's some bullshit. If it's happened again, they need to readjust the settings on the robot.
Brian Smith.
He said, because if we file another report on this, they're going to want some real evidence. Just need to see Ray cross the line one time, get the transponder. I don't have a transponder for you, boss. Do you have a transponder in there? I'm not getting a reading on it. It could possibly be plugged in backwards. Give you guys your rundown while we let him flip that. That'll be Kyle going on the tone. Steve will go second. Jeremy going third. Lou fourth. Brian fifth. And Ray will go sixth. So I need to check my transponder. Is it blinking? I'm not getting a reading. I'm not sure. Is it a MyLapse 2-wire? I'm not sure. I'm not getting a reading on you. I'm reading everybody else. run it or? Okay. If you get it fixed, come on back out. I don't mind. All right. It doesn't change your guys' rundown. That'll still be Kyle going on the tone, Steve going second, Jeremy third, Lou fourth, Brian fifth. He said boop. All right, Kyle on the tone in less than 5. Steve, Jeremy, Lou, Brian. Go wide on the top left, wide on the top left. Got your Marshall out there on the top left. Got a one group of 2 rocking around, everyone else on a solo line.
Four minutes left.
1 minute down with 4 to go. 1 down, 4 to go. Kyle coming off of that early lead. Blue, purple, and pink. He's rocking that 34 in the 503. Steve on the 34 in the 505. 2/10 of a second off of him. Jeremy, 33 in the 504. 1.8 off. Brian now 1.8 off in the 3 spot. Jeremy going to the 4 spot. 33 in the 504. Right on the bumper of Brian's pace there. That's close. Lou in the 5 spot on a 32 in the 502. Caution the center now. Right hand side center. Watch that line. Good lines. Good lines. Watch your Marshall out there. Right hand side center. Three minutes remaining out of average. 3 minutes. It is Kyle, our leader out there. Steve in the 2. Brian 3. Lou 4. Jeremy 5. We got Ray up on the stand. Looking like we might get him back out here on the field. Ha ha. Halfway there now, drivers. Halfway there. Kyle, our leader, 34 in the 504. Steve, a 34 in the 506. Lou, a 33 in the 505. Brian, a 33 in the 509. Jeremy, a 31 in the 502. Turn around on the back stretch. Watch out on the back. Caution on the front, go wide on the front, watch out on the front. Got one in distress on the front. All clear in the front, about 2 minutes now, drivers, 2 minutes remain. Hard hits coming off the left-hand side, top left-hand side. Still not getting any readings Ray's way. Picking up no reading off of Ray. Caution on the top left-hand side, that was a bunny hop, Jesus. Minute 30, drivers, 1:30. Final 60 seconds now, drivers. Final 60. It is Kyle, your leader, 34 in the 506. Lou, a 33 in the 505. Brian, a 32 in the 50. Steve, a 32 in the 501. Jeremy, a 32 in the 508. We do have Ray out there, but we're still not getting any reading off of him.
45 seconds left.
40 seconds to go. 40. Coming up next is the F1 Heat 1 race number 4. F1 Heat 1 race number 4 coming up next.
15 seconds left.
All the way around to your name, drivers. All the way around to your name.
Steve Christian done.
You got Steve. This will
Ryan
be
Smith
everyone
done.
else's last lap. Bring them on
Kyle
round.
Brummett done. Jeremy McCone done. Lou
And
Torres
that's
done.
the race. Kyle for the win out there on the 34. Lapper Lou on the 33. Steve on the 32. Brian on the 32. Jeremy on the 32. And I didn't get any counts on Ray, but he was rolling out there with us. Coming at you guys live now. F1 Heat 1, race number 4. Look for Jeremy, Lou, and Steve Christian. Jeremy, Lou, and Steve Christian. Marshals, let me steal Kyle, Brian, Ray, and I should be good there. Kyle, Brian, and Ray, and we'll be set on the marshals.
One minute to the start of the race.
I'm broke for 17.5 for the moment.
45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Lou Torres. Jeremy McCone.
All right, looks like we got all 3 drivers. Just need the other 2 marshals. Looks like Brian's heading to the far side. If we can get Ray on this side, we'll be all set, ready to roll. Just looking for Ray on my side.
Steve Christian.
Caution on that bottom right-hand side. Bottom right-hand side.
Max slices are $6.99.
Just looking for Ray Bush over here on my side. Looking for my final marshal.
Yeah, I just have one more. I've got the pencil tip ones.
If anybody's got eyes on Ray, just looking for Ray Bush over here on my side. Hey, what up, buddy? On this side. right, drivers, it'll be Jeremy going on the tone, Lou going second, Steve going third. Jeremy going on the tone, Lou going second, Steve going third. We got 3 marshals, 3 drivers, Jeremy on the tone in less than 5. Lou. Steve. Caution out there in the center on the right-hand side. Or center on the left. Double trouble on the left-hand side. Steve doing some adjustments possibly. Looking like he's keeping it over there. Might be coming back out. Hard barrel rolling double top left, bottom right. Clear on the top left, clear on the bottom right.
Four minutes left.
1 minute down with 40 to go. It is Jeremy coming off that early lead, 27 in the 505. Louis, 26 in the 505, 2.2 seconds off of his time. Looking like we're getting Steve back out here. Ha-ha. Not even when you came back, no. It's a my laps, 2 liner. Caution out there in the center on the left-hand side. The track is eating us. Pull the wheel straight? He said, huh. You know, it's a lot harder to do a real car alignment.
3 minutes left.
3 minutes to go now, drivers. 3 minutes. Jeremy, you're Little Lou in the 2, Steve in the 3. Caution somewhere? No, we're all rolling. We're good. He didn't plug it in backwards when he put you back out there, did he? He didn't plug your 2-wire backwards, right? Okay. Fast laps coming out. Lou on a 9503, Jeremy on a 9897, Steve on a 9933.
Two minutes left.
2 minutes remain now, drivers. 2 minutes to go. Lou hanging tough, 29 in the 504. Jeremy A29 in the 506. It is a race for first. 0.8 of a second off of him. Steve A14 in the 513, but that's wrong. He's going to get a lot more than that. I project 21 in the 512. That's what I'm going for. Caution out there in the center now, drivers. Center. Jeremy does capitalize here. Or coming up next is SSGT 13.5. SSGT 13.5 coming up next.
One minute left.
Final 60 seconds now, drivers. Final 60. Jeremy, your leader, Lou in the 2. Steve 3.
$45 seconds left.
Caution on the bottom right-hand side. Go high, go high. Good line. Clear.
15 seconds left.
10 seconds remain. Our driver's 10. Caution on the right side. Coming up in the center. Right side in the center. All clear. All the way around till you hear your name, drivers. All the way around till you hear your name. Caution in the center on the left-hand side. Oh, he makes it out. Good save. Good save. Apologies
Lou
to the
Torres
marshal.
done.
I got Lou. Oh, that was Jeremy
Steve
who got
Christian done.
stuck. Let's see. There's
Jeremy
Steve.
McComb done.
How about that? Lou takes it back on the last lap, 29 lapper. Jeremy on the 29 as well. Steve on the 19. Dang it, man. But not too shabby. SSGT 13.5 coming at us live now. Looking for Dom and Chris. Dom and Chris coming at you live.
Chris Simpson.
Marshals, let me get Lou, Jeremy, and Steve. Lou, Jeremy, and Steve will be all set on the marshals.
One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Dominic Reese.
So, Dom, how are you? Looking for my two marshals on the far side. We got both drivers out here. Chicka chicka. Lou would be a better judge. It looks straight to me. Looks good? Okay. We've got Mike. Oh, he's a volunteer. Thank you, sir. Oh, I do only have 2 cars in this. I mean, I could run it with 2. Frick, let's do it. All right, it'll be Dom going on the tone. Hey, we got Steve out here. We're running it with 3. There we go. Dom going on the tone. Chris going second. Is Jeremy coming on this side? Oh, we got 4 of them. How about that? 4 for 2. That sounds like a Friday special, don't it? Get the 4 for 2. All right, Dom on the tone in less than 5. Chris. I know you guys are chasing the TQ of 839 and the 504. Caution in the center, caution in the center, marshals in the center.
"4 minutes left.
Trouble there on the right-hand side as well. Looks like we're down to Chris. He said, nah. Are my 25.5 TC drivers ready?
All right, guys. Thanks. Take care. I'll come back sometime. If I could get over there and get on
21 or 25.5 TC drivers. Got a cellular device on me here. Give you a timer of 3 minutes. That way you aren't forced to just come on out here. You do have a little bit of time. You guys got 3 minutes just in case.
Huh? Oh, you got stepped on. Sometimes there's no sense in it, though.
I'm ready, but if they need it.
Got a few 25.5 drivers headed out. If you don't need the 3 minutes, you can come on out. We are ready to rock if you guys are. But you guys do have another minute if you want to take advantage of it. Marshals, let me steal Chris Dom and 2 volunteers. Chris Dom and 2 volunteers will be all set on the marshals. Looking for 2 volunteer marshals over here on my side. Looking for 2. We got Jerry. What up, Jerry? Dr. Miles. Looking for 1 more volunteer over here on my side. 1 more volunteer over here on my side.
John Steger. John Sumner.
Huh? If you'd like, I don't care. I get Terry offering sometimes, and he's missing a leg.
Mike Reggio. Casamai Johnson.
Looking for 1 final volunteer over here on the bottom left-hand side. 1 volunteer on the bottom
Kyle
right-hand
Brummett.
side. Steve, you available? Could I steal you? He said, let me get a drink.
Steve Martin.
Got everybody checked in. A little bit of clicking on
1
one of them.
minute to the start of the race.
Looking for 1 volunteer here on the bottom left-hand side. You guys' rundown will be Steve going to the tone, Mike going second,
45
Kyle
seconds
third,
to the start of the
Cassine
race.
fourth, Sumner fifth, Steger sixth. Once again, that's Steve going on the tone, Mike second, Kyle third, Cassine fourth, Sumner fifth, Steger sixth. Need 1 final volunteer here on the
30
bottom
seconds to
left-hand
the
side.
start of the
1
race.
final volunteer. Any of the drivers left in the pits? You're the only ones left. We do need a hand.
"15 seconds to the start of the race.
Ray? Maybe? Possibly. Cool. Alrighty, guys. Steve on the tone. Mike going second. Kyle third. Kasim fourth. Sumner fifth. Steger sixth. You guys are fast and you're packed. Watch out for each other. Steve on the tone. Less than 5. Mike. Kyle. Kasim. Sumner. Steger. Uh-oh. Is it just body rub? Something going on, maybe. Got Chris looking at it real quick. Got something going on with that white. All white in distress. Whoosh. Got the little grrr going on. One minute down with 4 to go. One down, 4 to go. It is Mike coming off there to lead 8:34 in the 5:06. Stager 8:33 in the 5:03. Steve 8:33 in the 5:05. Kyle 8:33 in the 5:06. Sumner 8:30 in the 5:02. Minutes remain now, drivers. 3 minutes. Mike, Steve, Stager, and Kyle running tight paces out there. Steve, 7/10 of a second off of Mike. Stager, 7/10 of a second off of Steve. Kyle, 1.1 off of John. Sumner rocking in that 5 spot. All 5 drivers got a group of 3 out there, and then 2 on the solo line. 2 wide coming on the bottom, top left-hand side. Does get a little aggressive.
Two minutes left.
2 minutes remain now, drivers. 2 minutes remain. Mike, your leader, hanging top on the 33 in the 5:01. Caution on the bottom right-hand side. It's a Dubsky. Stager moving into the 2. Mike into the 3. Stager 8:33 in the 5:05. Mike 8:33 in the 5:06. Steve Martin 8:33 in the 5:01 as our leader now. Stager in the 2. Mike 3. Kyle going to the 3. Mike now 4. That's how close these drivers were. Jesus. 1:30 remains now, driver 1:30. Steve Martin now in a comfortable position of a 2.5 second lead over John. John leading Mike by 0.8 seconds. He's in the 2, Mike in the 3. Kyle trailing Mike by 0.8 of a second. So it's still a fight for the 2 and the 3. And then we got somebody grinding.
1 minute left.
Final 60 seconds now, drivers. Final 60. Mike threw out an 8.8. That's fun. 8.805. Steve Martin has an 8.806. Those are 2 close, fast paces.
Left.
Not bad. We're rolling off in the center on the right-hand side. He doesn't land it, rolling right back into his form. Oh, maybe a body tuck of some sort? Oh, he's pulling. He's saying no go, no go. No
30
continue.
seconds left.
30 seconds.
Fifteen seconds left.
Hard hits coming up on the center and the left-hand side. All clear. Keep on rocking till you hear your name. All the way around till you hear your name.
Steve Martin done.
I got Steve.
Kyle Brummett done.
Kyle. And
John Sumner done. John
Steve
Staker
Fiddler out there
done.
in the 33. Lapper Steger on the 33. Kyle on the 33. Sumner on the 30. We had Mike out there for the 27. I can see him on the 3. All right, drivers, we're at 8:59. I'll see you guys at 9:10 with your main events. 9:10 with your main events. We'll be back. We will see y'all at 9:10 with your main events.
Michael Steele. Eleven 4. Eleven flat. 8-3. 13-2. 8-6. 12-5. 11-4. 10-8. 'Steve Roebling 8-9. 13-7. 14-4. 9-6. 10-4. 8-7. 11 flat. 8-7. 10 flat. 8-3. 8-4. 11-4. 8-9. 10-5. 8-4. 10-4. 8-7. Chris Simpson. 8-8.
That's up by the driver's stand.
Twenty-eight point 36.2. Dominic Reese. 46.9. 7-8. 8-6. 10-4. 7-8. 10-8. 14-6. 9-8. 8 flat. 8-5. 10-7. 7-7. 10-7. 8-3. 7-6. 10-9. 8-3. 10-5. 7-2. 10-5. 9-2. 9-8. 9-3. 8-3. 11-1. 9 flat. 7-5. 8-1. 10 flat. 12-3. 7-4. 8-3. 23 flat. 9 flat. 7-8. 13-7. 10-2. 23.3. 10-8. 10-1. 10-8. 10-7. 11-2. 11-3. 12-6. 11-1. 11 flat. 13 flat. Eleven one. 10-4. 10-9. 'Dominic Reese.
I didn't sell it, no.
8-9. 8-6. 8-2. 8-1. 8-4. 8-3. 8-1.
In like 20 seconds. Yeah, roughly. All right, drivers, let's go ahead and get into your main events. Coming at you guys live at first is the VTA A main.
Yeah. He reminds me of the puppet. Back in the days, there was a, I don't know, it came like to Saturdays. There was a puppet. This lady, kind of like the
1
Cowboy
minute to the
Bob.
start of the
Before
race.
your time, there was Cowboy Bob, but she had a puppet, and man, little John looks just like that little puppet. She was the Bring It Back. I think she's dead now, but it was
45 seconds to the start of the
a
race.
show, kind of like Cowboy Bob was here. It was kind of like that, but she had this puppet, and it would talk to you. And it was neat, kid stuff.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Seconds.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
He just drug it out. The first one was the best, and like Friday.
Good enough.
Friday's the best. The rest of them. Jubbas, hey, I need to borrow your VCR.
You got VCR I can borrow? Alrighty, marshals, let me get some 25.5 TC drivers. Not that guy, not that guy. Let me get Kyle. I got Mike on the way. Thank you, Mike. Let me get hello.
Jordan Wall.
We got Mike and Sumner. Let me get Kasim and one volunteer. Looks like everyone else is in this race. That's kind of fun. We get Kasim and one volunteer. I've got anyone who can hang out to the end of the night. We definitely probably need some volunteers for that last race if anyone wants to help out. Oh, thank you, good sir.
Kyle Brummett. Steve Martin.
I've been racist since 2014. Racist since 2014? 2008. I did the math wrong.
John Steger.
It took you that long? I always...
Waiting to make sure you weren't going to change the date again.
You just took a drink though. You said sip 14, really?
Alrighty, there's looks like you're lined up. Looks like we got Kasim coming out to do a little lane evening for us. Give us some 8 feet. He said it's way off? Uh-oh.
You can't be racist. I don't think you'd be alive if you were racist for that long. They might catch us.
You guys' lineup would be Steger in the 1, Steve in the 2, Kyle 3, Jordan 4.
I sat in it earlier today and it made a noise.
Alrighty, drivers, we're lined up and ready to rock. 8-minute 4-man on the tone in less than 5. Heard someone say 8 minutes. I know. We can do it, though. Y'all last. Turned around up on the front stretch, running 2 wide, 3 wide. Ooh, tight.
Did you giggle when it happened? Did you think it was funny? Aww. One thing led to another, and then he was again.
45 seconds in with 7:15 to go. It is Steve coming off there, your early lead. Kyle on the 2, John 3, Jordan 4.
Steve, how are you? You said tired? I don't like it when I'm tired and then my bed is really cold.
Caution on the bottom right, bottom right. He just turned him over there. Yeah, yeah. Rare. 6:25 to go now, driver. 6:25 to go. I guess I lose my co-host over 4 minutes, but she'll be back. I guess technically I'm the co-host, but it's okay. It is Steve, your leader, out there running that 9:0 second fast lap. Steger at 9:0 as well. Kyle at 9:2. Jordan 9:7. Caution out there in the center, little turned around, all good. Good save down the back. Oh, access denied. He's back. It's like the Terminator. He will come back. Caution on the top left. Watch out for your marshal out there. Giving our 8-foot walls or lanes back.
8-foot wall? That's scary. Like 8 foot wide?
Halfway there now, drivers. Halfway there.
4
It is
minutes
Steve,
left.
your leader, running around that 9:084. Steger a 9:094. Jesus, that's like the same lap. That's crazy. Kyle a 9:229. Jordan the 9:730. Getting that straight line formation. A little bit of separation, not too much. Got a group of 2 getting that inside line nice and cleanly done. Cleanliness. Ooh, I should get the your main director back. I think she's back.
She leaves me alone sometimes and I get scared. That's a sumbitch, isn't it? Who would leash a chair? that away. He gowned it. He got the bootski.
3 minutes left.
Hey. 3 minutes remain now, drivers. 3 minutes.
Do you think he sold all the first place stickers?
Steve rocking it. John on the 2. Kyle 3. Jordan 4.
I have no idea. He's a great guy out of here, though. In the past, I know we've caught him another time, but other than that, just the two that I know.
Two minutes left.
2 minutes remain now, drivers. 2 minutes. It is Steve, your leader. John on the 2. Kyle 3. Jordan 4. Steve running on that 908.4. John on the 909.4. Kyle on 9229. Jordan on 9730. Steger trailing by 0.5 seconds on the leader. It is a race for first come the end here. Final 60 seconds on drivers.
minute
Final
left.
60. Steve, your leader. Steger in the 2. Kyle 3. Jordan 4. Race for the lead going on down the strike right now. Right hand side down the back. Leader in the blue and fluorescent red. Your number 2 in the white, gold, and
45 seconds left.
let's go white and gold. That's all I can really see. Might be some orange on there. Maybe.
Thirty seconds left.
Coming up next is 12 scale stock GTPA main. 12 scale stock GTPA main coming up next.
15 seconds left.
15 seconds. Gotta get that. Thank you, sir. Final lap for you guys. Ooh!
Kyle Brummett done.
Over the top! Over the
Jordan
top!
Wall done. Steve
Oh!
Martin done. John Steger done.
Dang. I don't know if y'all have ever seen Over the Top, but that's just fun. Steve Martin for the win on the 50 lapper. John Steger on the 50 as well for the 2 spot. Kyle on the 48 for the 3. Jordan on the 46 for the 4. A little last minute excitement for you there. Always the fun one. 12 scale stock GTPA main coming at us live now. Look for Chris, Steve, Jerry, Lou, and Kasim. I'm sorry, not Lou. You are good or no? Yeah, okay. Look for Chris, Steve, Jerry, and Kasim. Marshals, let me get Steve, Steger, Kyle, and Jordan.
Steve Roebling. 1 minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. Chris Simpson. Jerry Moss. 30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Casamai Johnson.
All right, we've got Jordan out here looking for Steve, John, and Kyle on the marshals. We'll be all set, ready to roll. You guys' line will be Chris in the 1, Steve Railbling in the 2, Jerry in the 3, Kasim in the 4. It was Chris 1, Steve 2, Jerry 3, Kasim 4. What up? All right, we got all 4 of them. 12 scale stock GTP A Mainers, you are lined up and ready to rock. Chigga, chigga, chigga. On the tone in less than 5. Caution in the center on the right hand side, center on the right hand side. Caution on the front now, low on the front, coming into the center. All clear. Got your marshal coming out on the center right to fix that turn. One minute down with 7 to go. It is Chris coming off your lead on the 7-8. Steve on the 8-1. Jerry on the 8-4. Kasim on the 8-5. Turned around in the left side, center, left side. Good line, left side, center. Good line. All clear in the field, all clear. It is Chris, your leader out there running around. Steve in the 2 spot. Kasim 3, Jerry 4. 5:40 to go, 5:40. Minute mark now, drivers. 5 minutes. Chris hanging tough, running around on that 7-8. Lap number 3, he pulled the fast lap. 3 minutes down, then we'll see if we're able to pull another one. Steve in the 2 spot on that 8-1. Kasim in the 3 on the 8-2. Jerry in the 4 on the 8-2 as well. Jerry does get around Kasim here. Jerry and Kasim fighting for the 3 spot.
Four minutes left.
Halfway there. Not everybody's halfway there. Does look like I get the announcer back. Caution out there in the bottom right. Does a little turnaround under the rail. Rocking it. Chris, your leader. Steve in the 2. Kasim 3. Jerry 4. Should be clear coming around the back. Yes, indeed. All clear.
Three minutes left.
5 minutes down now. 5 down. Got some warm motors for sure, but we're all still keeping our fast laps, so plenty of time. Chris, your leader. Steve in the 2. Kasim 3. Jerry 4. Chris running that 7.819. Steve on the 8.151. Kasim an 8.229. Jerry has
2
a new one of
minutes
an
left.
8.312. Almost repping the 3.17. Caution up in the bottom left-hand side. Under the rail on that bottom left-hand side does clear it now.
One minute left.
Final 60 seconds. Chris, your leader. Steve in the 2. Kasim 3. Jerry 4. Jerry 3. Kasim 4. We do have a fight for the 3 spot at the very end here. The race is on.
45 seconds left. Seconds left. Seconds left.
Bottom left-hand side. All clear in the field.
Jerry Moss done.
I call it Jerry.
Steve Roebling
There's
done.
Steve.
Casamai Johnson done.
Kasim and Chris.
Chris Simpson done.
Chris for the win on the 57 lapper. Steve on the 55. Jerry on a 51. Kasim on a 51. Coming at you guys live now. Foam GT12 A-Main looking for Kyle, Lou, Steve Christian, Brian Smith, Jeremy, and Ray. Kyle, Lou, Steve, Brian, Jeremy, and Ray. Marshall's let me steal Chris, Roebling, Jerry, and Kasim. Chris, Steve, Roebling, Jerry, and Kasim. We should be all set, ready to roll on the Marshalls.
Ray Bush. 1 minute to the start of the race.
Ray, I've got you.
Lou Torres. "45 seconds to the start of the race. Jeremy McCone. 30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Brian Smith. Steve Christian. Kyle Brummett.
Keep low on the right-hand side. Got a car parked there, coming back in. Bottom left-hand side, or bottom right, my bad. Haha, tricksters. All right, we got everybody checked in, ready to rock. It'll be Kyle in the 1 spot, Lou in the 2, Steve in the 3, Brian 4, Jeremy 5, Ray 6. Is Kyle in the 1, Lou in the 2, Steve 3, Brian 4, Jeremy 5, Ray 6. All right, drivers, you are lined up and ready to rock on the tone in less than 5. Caution in the center on the right. Watch that line. Watch that line in the center on the right. Good lines. Good lines. Turn around on the bottom right-hand side now. Bottom right. Nope. Clear. Good line. Marshall out there, center field. Watch out for your Marshall. All clear on the early on. All clear on the early on. Turn around out there on the center line. All clear in the center. Getting back to the separation. Getting a little loosey. A little bit more breathing room for you guys. Got 2 groups of 2 out there, so not much breathing room, but a little bit. You can take like a shallow breath. Hard rear end on the back, stretch low in the back. Watch it split on the back. Caution on the back. Watch out on the back. High, high, high. Go high, go high. To the sky. All clear. Whoa, body tuck, center field.
4 minutes left.
You Oh, the glasses. I ain't never seen the back end just tuck up all at once, but that is what happened. He is rolling around A-OK now.
He's back. Fucking Manu Houdini.
Three minutes remain now, drivers. 3
minutes
minutes. You have
left.
Kyle, your leader, on that 8.627. Lou on the 8.911. Steven, 8.815. Jeremy at 8.287. 9.287, my bad. Brian at 9.057. Ray at 10.576.
Two minutes left.
2 minutes remain now, drivers. 2 minutes. Kyle, your leader, running around 8.6. Jesus, I keep flipping them. Lou an 8.9. Steve a 7.5. No, is that 2? Jesus, 7.2. Go, Steve, go. Jeremy a 9.2. Brian 8.9. Ray at 10.5. Ray's body is smacking him around again. Looking like you got the rear end fixed up yet again. All good to go. Polish on the bottom left-hand side does clear it up. Final 60 seconds coming up. Up next is F1 A main race 4. F1 A main race 4.
1
Up
minute
next
left.
is Kyle, your leader, Steve in the 2, Lou 3, Jeremy 4, Brian 5, race 6.
45 seconds left.
Double turn around here on the bottom left-hand side. Almost into the wall.
30 seconds left. Fifteen seconds left. Jeremy McCone done.
I've got Jeremy.
Steve Christian
Steve.
done. Lou Torres done.
Lou.
Ray Bush done. Kyle
Everybody
Brown
else. Kyle for the
Brian
one on the
Smith
32 lapper, Steve on the 31, Lou on the 31, Jeremy on the 30, Brian on the 29, Ray on the 23. F1 A main coming at you guys live now. Looking for Jeremy, Lou, and Steve. Jeremy, Lou, and Steve. Marshals, let me steal Kyle, Brian, and Ray. Kyle, Brian, and Ray will be all set on the marshals.
1 minute to the start of the race.
What did I end? Was I third in GT12? Is that how I ended? Third.
45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race.
Do one of y'all have a new transponder? Is it Jeremy? You got purple? Yeah. What you rocking? Different transponder. You changing it up? Okay. Let's see, slide that forward.
Jeremy McCone. Lou Torres. Steve Christian.
All right, we got 3 drivers, just like for Brian Smith here on my side. We'll be all set in the marshals. You guys' lineup will be Jeremy into 1, Lou into 2, Steve into 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There's some Indian click language on that numbering too, but I don't do that for y'all. Y'all are lined up and ready to rock on the tone in less than 5. Ooh, green being slippery, slippery. Hey, not that slippery. Uh-oh, no man's land. Oh, no! Whoa, wide on the back, wide on the back. Get him back in the middle so we get the line. Oh, keep going. No, keep going. I can get the line. Keep going. I could have got you. I'm sorry. That actually makes a really close race for Stephen Liu at this point in time, but it does let Jeremy get a lap lead, it looks like. Caution in the center now. Caution in the center. One minute down, 4 to go. 1 down, 4 to go. It is Jeremy, your leader, Lou in the 2, Steve 3. Jeremy running that 9.6 second fast lap. Lou a 9.599. He's right on it. Steve an 11.4. Good lines, good lines. Squoop. Caution, the center goes back on the front. Yes, sir.
Three minutes left.
3 minutes remaining. Now drivers, you're 2 minutes in. Jeremy, your leader. Lou in the 2. Steve 3. Jeremy running around a 9.3. Second fast lap now. Lou on the 9.5. Steve on the 10.1. Just over halfway there, drivers. Just over halfway there. A little trouble out there in the center.
Two minutes left.
2 minutes now, drivers. Jeremy running around still. Your leader on that 9.3. Caution in the middle now, drivers in the middle. Lou in the 2 spot on the 9.5. Steve in the 3 on the 9.9. Too willing, he landed it on the front.
One minute left.
Final 60 seconds now, drivers. Final 60. Yo, Jeremy, your leader, Lou in the 2 is back out there on the lead lap, but Jeremy's right behind him trying to get around him. Steve in the 3 spot. 45 seconds remain. 45
seconds left.
Coming up next is SSGT 13.5. SSGT 13.5. They're rolling out there on the left-hand side. Go tight, go tight. Oh, good lines, good lines.
.30 seconds left. .15 seconds left.
10 seconds now, drivers. 10. Ho! Down the back. Jeremy is turned around. Ooh, someone's loud.
Steve Christian done.
Oh, he waited for you. Thanks, Lou. I got Steve.
Jeremy
Hey,
McComb
Jeremy. And Lou.
done. Lou Torres done.
He said, I'm going to try not to steer that way again. Jeremy on the win there on the 30 lapper. Lou on the 29. Steve on the 23. Coming at you live now, SSGT 13.5, Dom and Chris. Dom and Chris. Marshall's looking for Jeremy, Lou, and Steve. Jeremy, Lou, and Steve will be all set on the Marshals.
Like you'll be running wide open and it will break.
1 minute to the start of the race. Chris Simpson. 45 seconds to the start of the race. Dominic Reese. 30 seconds to the start of the race.
I bet you it is.
Looking for my other two
15
marshals
seconds to
out
the
here on the
start of the
far
race.
side. We got Lou on the way. Hello, Lou. What up, Mike? Do you want to take that side? Cool. What up? All right, drivers. It'll be Dom in the 1 spot, Chris rocking in the 2. Dom in the 1, Chris in the 2.
Yeah, he's out of the hospital. Just on medication now. Physical therapy. You gotta wait like another month or so. No, man, he couldn't do anything. Glued him up, actually. That's why I'm surprised.
All righty, drivers. You are lined up and ready to rock on the tone in less than 5.
Four minutes
1 minute
left.
down with 4 to go. We're running those tight lines. Dom in the lead out there on the white. Chris in the 2 spot in the yellow. 1-1 on it. The main stage fighting for the lead. Tucks in on the inside line there. Dom is now on the hunt. Chris leading our field. Well, the white one may have been holding that yellow one up. The yellow one's now getting able to run away.
That's what I'm saying.
3 minutes
Ooh,
left.
he slid out. What was that about? Still good, it looks like. 3 minutes to go. Chris, your leader out there. Dom in the 2 spot on the hunt. 3 seconds off. Everyone on the lead lap here. Gotta love Chris. He's pulling.
He wants to race. Chris, he's pulling in the turns, that way he can catch up.
And the race is back.
I don't know if he does the HO turns. I don't even talk to those guys anymore. That's Mike Tomlinson. I don't remember his son, but they're off of Brill Road now, off the hot car track and everything. They're all back up. Yep, HO track, Brill, and on the other side of Madison, where that other, where the old Wendy's was. They shut that nasty place. Brill, I think east.
2 minutes left.
2 minutes now, drivers. 2 minutes. Chris is your leader. Dom all over, about 3/10 of a second off, looking for a line around, but Chris is just pulling. He's fishing. Uh-oh. Chris said, you know what? You take your turn. I'll come at you. Chris now on the hunt. Dom on the number 1 spot.
They're doing 124 scale and then build their own, all soldered together. He's got a
Oh, gets the inside line. He said bump it, bump, 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 bump. Oh, he gave it to him. He said, nah, I can get around better than that. Watch this. Gives him about 0.5 seconds. Oh, now he's got a good lead. Ruh-roh. Oh, Dom's the honest man. We love him. Coming on our final 60 seconds. Less than a second separates these two drivers. They've been racing from the start.
1 minute left.
On the main stage here. Dominic rocking around that 38.50. Both of them going to push the 39 by the end of it. 50 seconds. Two clean, very skilled drivers. Very used to each other.
45 seconds left.
There is. Innovative slots.
Whoa, wall clip. Nope, you're good. Free. 30 seconds.
seconds
Dom's
left.
not taking it away. He says, nope, I want to race to the end.
If they were good margins on shit like that.
15 seconds left.
15 seconds.
It's just not margin left, you know.
Dominic Reese done. Chris Simpson done.
And that's the race down for the one on the 38 lapper. Chris on the 38 as well. Running around racing it the whole way down. Not too shabby. Coming to you guys live now. 25.5. Looking for Steve, John, Kyle, Mike, Sumner, and Kasim. Steve, Staker, Kyle, Mike, Sumner, and Kasim. Marshall's going to get Dom, Chris, and 2 volunteers. Dom, Chris, and 2 volunteers.
One minute to the start of the race. Kyle Brummett. 45 seconds to the start of the race. Steve Martin. 30 seconds to the start of the race. John Sumner. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Mike Reggio. John Stager. Casimai Johnson.
Looking for 3 more marshals, it look like. Looking for 3 more marshals out here. If I got anyone who could volunteer, definitely need the help. Got any drivers in the pits who can give us a hand? We can go ahead and get you guys lined up. It'll be Steve in the 1 spot, Steger in the 2, Kyle in the 3, Mike 4, Sumner 5, Kasim 6. So I don't get Dom or Chris to marshal. Oh, fun. Need 2 more volunteers. I need 2 volunteers. Looking like we get Stager. Thank you. If I had anyone else switch their cars, come on out to marshal. That would be logical. Or if you want to volunteer, it'd be great. All right, drivers, this is our final race of the night. There will be no practice after this. We will be setting up for the off-road track. We are already 2 hours and 10 minutes past closing, so make sure you get your cars off and you get packed up. If you have any account balances to pay off, make sure you take care of it with Bill. You drivers all lined up and ready to go? On the tone, in less than 5. Steve and John running away with the early lead out there. 0.6 seconds separating the number 1 and 2. 3, 4, and 5 shortly behind Kasim on a solo line out there, it appears. Watch out in the center there. Good line. Pink and white is on it. Keep watching in front and behind you guys all times.
Four minutes left.
Minute 20 in with 3:40 to go. Got a lot of separation coming out for all of you drivers out there. Steve rocking in the lead, Mike 2, John 3, Kyle 4, John 5, Kasim 6, Sumner in the 5.
Three minutes left.
2 minutes down with 3 to go. 2 down, 3 to go. Steve, your leader. Mike in the 2. Sager 3. Kyle 4. Sumner 5. Kasim 6. You cannot get much tighter than these 4 drivers in the straight line formation down the back. Jesus. Bumper to bumper to bumper to bumper to bumper.
Two minutes left.
With 2 minutes remaining, our drivers 2 minutes to go. Caution for one of our white drivers out there. All clear. Got 3 of these vehicles all white. One of them has a lot of red accents on it, though. That's pretty easy to see. Martin, your leader out there. Mike in the 2, Sager 3, Kyle 4, Sumner 5, Kasim 6. Someone's revving. He's gotcha. Maybe? Watch out there in the center right-hand side, center right-hand side. You got a very narrow turn coming up, very narrow turn. 1 turnover as well.
1 minute left.
Final 60 seconds. Got a body tuck here on the bottom left-hand side. Sumner to the rescue, all clear. Jerry coming up on the top left-hand side, all clear for him. 50 seconds remain, 50. Hard hits on the top left-hand side.
45
Red
seconds
is
left.
okay. Red is okay. So we got Brian fixing your rail for you. Give me a little
30
more space
seconds
on that
left.
turn. 30 seconds, 30.
Fifteen seconds left. John Steger done. Casimai Johnson done.
Groups of two as we finish.
John
I got the
Sumner
first two. There's the second two.
Kyle Brunick
And the
done.
last two.
Steve Martin done. Mike Reggio done.
Steve for the win out there on the 34 lapper. Steger on the 33. Mike on the 33. Kyle on the 32. Sumner on the 31. Also with the fast lap of a 7.4. Kasim on the 28. He had a 7.6 though. Still fast laps all the way down. All right, drivers, that does conclude this evening's racing program. You guys are